Hello. Today in this video you're going to be learning how to make changes to the websites for MBC carpentry, and the first thing you need to do is start off with putting in your username and password for the control panel. Basically I have the control panel open right now, and what you're going to do is go to mbccarpentry.com/WP admin. Now I'm already here right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and click login. And once you're logged in, you want to go to the page you want to make changes to. And you have everything over here on the left hand side. Many of these things you won't have access to because of administrator privileges. Like for example, you won't see posts because it's irrelevant. Your website won't have any posts. You're not going to have any comments because it's not a blog. But most of these things here you will see. The main parts that you're going to have access to and be using to make changes to the site are going to be pages, probably portfolio, maybe teams, contact form, certain appearance settings, and the slideshow. So I'm going to go ahead and go to pages to bring up all the pages on the website. And then of course you have like the About Us page, the contact page, frequently asked questions, the photo gallery, home page, services, and a sitemap is just a list of every page that's on the website. And you won't really have to worry about this. This is just for search engines only. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the home page. So on the home page we have the slideshow, which there's just one picture there now, and we have all the content here at the bottom. So I'm going to show you where you need to go to make changes to that content. And what I'm about to show you on the home page on how to make changes is going to apply to all the other pages on the site. So the About Us page, services page, some of them might be a little different, but for the most part what I'm going to show you for the home page is very similar to what you're going to have to do to make changes to the other pages. So home page, we're going to click edit right here. And basically you'll see a blank box here. That's fine. You're going to ignore that. You're not ever going to work in here. You're actually going to be working down here under this page builder section. And basically all these things here make up the layout of the home page. The only thing that isn't here is the slideshow, because to make changes to the slideshow you're going to have to go down here to Revolution Slider. So this is a heading, and this is the heading. This is the sample text under the heading, which is the column. So to make changes for the heading, to this heading for example, we're going to go here and then click this axle to change this. So once we change this, what's highlighted, it will change this. Once we change this, it will change this. And of course after you're done making the changes to this, you're going to go down here and click save. And you can do some things like change the font size. This is also font size. H1 is the biggest, H2 is a little smaller, H3 smallest, H6 is the smallest. You can align the font left or right or center, change the color of the wording. Then basically once you're done, you're going to click save. And that's for this. And then we have a left side column and then the right side column, which is just a video I got off YouTube, which I'm pretty sure you're going to be replacing with another video or maybe a picture or something. So we'll start with the left side column, which is going to be here, this left side flex column. So to change that, simply go here to click edit, change the wording here, change this, which will change this, and you're going to see this weird stuff here like px list, list type, all that. This is basically a short code that brings up this fancy looking list right here. See the boxes and stuff? the only thing you want to change for that list is the sample text right here in between the brackets. So here you have this is the opening of the code, this is the close of the code. The only thing you want to change is the sample text. So say for example if you change this with title-edited, it's going to change this first line. Once you change this second line, it's going to change this second line. And that's the left side column. So once you're done, click save right here. And obviously if this is confusing or if anything is confusing to you, don't ever hesitate to call me. Same thing for the right side right here. I just have the right side as a video. I went onto YouTube and I grabbed the embed code and then I just pasted it right here and hit save, and that brought up this video. And it's the same thing scrolling down here, so you have like multiple services right here. If I were to click this, it's going to bring up these 4 boxes. So service 1, service 1. And this is the logo for service 1. Service 2, service 2. This is the logo, this is the content. Oops. Content right here. And the same thing applies for the other boxes. And it's the same deal for the other parts of the home page. I'm going to go ahead and just close out of this. You have the Why Choose Us, which is, I'm pretty sure is a flex column too. Yep, it's a flex column. This call to action button is actually just something here where it says view portfolio. So if I was going to click this to edit, it's just a link to the portfolio page. So you can change this title, which will change this, change the sample text, and this link right here, right now it doesn't link to anything, but if you wanted it to link to the portfolio, you would right click, copy link address, and then paste the link in here, so it'll go to the gallery on the website, and then click save. And then obviously your flex column is just simple wording. To change the wording, you change the words here, click save. Testimonials, blog posts if you wanted to have a blog. If you wanted to remove this blog, for example, or remove anything and then add something else, like say for example I remove the blog, delete, add something else. So I want to add a column. So I'm going to do this and just drag it up here, make it bigger so it fits the home page. Click edit, type whatever I want here, click save, and that's it, and that's done. So whenever you're done making changes to any page, you always want to go all the way up on the right hand side and click update. So now that you know how to make changes to the home page, the same exact thing applies to all the other pages. So if you want to go to the About Us page, click on that page, click edit, and then it's the same exact deal. Scroll down, and then you have your page builder here. The only page that's a little different is the gallery page. And to make changes to the picture gallery, we're going to click this, gallery, click edit. And obviously you're not going to keep the images that are here now because they're for demonstration purposes only. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to do this. Gallery, close the bracket, type that under here, under the text tab. Then once you go to visual, it's automatically going to bring up this box. Click on that, click the edit icon, and then upload any pictures from your computer. Once you're done, click update gallery down here, update right here, and that's it. And that's how you change the gallery. So I'm actually going to close this because I don't want to delete the sample images. And lastly, we're going to talk about changing the slideshow. Actually, I'm going to talk about changing the slideshow and then showing you how to manage the menu, and then also how to change the footer widgets. And that should just about cover everything that you would need to do. So the slideshow is going to be Revolution slider back in your control panel. This is the home page slideshow, so you're just going to click this. Then we're going to click hover over add slide right here, add bulk slides, and then upload whatever slides you want for the slideshow from your computer. And that's it. Click insert when you're done, and then on the right hand side always go to save, and then save the slide after you've added your images. And then that's it. For the menu, you probably won't be working with the menu too much, but for example, say you wanted to change gallery to pictures. So to do that, we're going to go to appearances, menu, then we're going to find gallery, just click on it, change it from gallery to pictures, go up to save menu, go here, click refresh just to see the updates, and then now you can see it has changed to pictures. Footers, if you wanted to change the wording down here, like obviously that's not your phone number, we're going to go ahead and go to appearances, widgets, and then over here we have the footer widget, contact information, and then here you go, phone number, email, and then some wording. And that should just about cover everything you need to do as far as changing wording in pictures. Obviously, if you have any questions at all, don't ever hesitate to call me, 774-360-2072. Thanks for choosing Niver the Designer.